Hi Pisces, this is Samantha from Insights Tarot, and I'm here to give you your weekly read for the 16th to the 22nd of September. It's a general read for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay? And it's a timeless read, which simply means that despite the timestamp, if you've been brought to watch this video, give it a watch because there are messages here for you, okay? General also means it won't resonate with every Pisces, so take from it what you can. And if you happen to like the video, like, share, and subscribe. Hit that thumbs up, leave me a comment, and subscribe to the channel. That lets me and YouTube know that you appreciate the readings that I put out there. So thank you so much. I'm ever appreciative of you guys for doing that for me. Definitely. Okay. If you want a more in-depth idea of what's coming for you, my suggestion is watching your rising, moon, and Venus sign on top of your sun sign video, okay? If you don't happen to know what your other signs are, check out cafeastrology.com or astro.com. They give free birth charts away, okay? If you don't have time to watch all these videos, I do offer private readings. If you're interested in that, the information is in the description below. Okay, Pisces? So this week I'm going to be using the same deck from last week, the Law of Attraction Tarot, and I'll be adding in a new oracle card, the Enchanted Map Oracle by Colette Baron-Reid. I'll be pulling one card from that deck at the end of the reading along with an angel oracle, or an angel oracle. Okay? So, without further ado, let's get rolling. Source energy, ascended masters, angels, archangels, guardian angels, and divine white light and spirit guides. I ask that you please provide me with the general messages and energies for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I ask that you please allow me to see these messages clearly and to speak them clearly so that Pisces might understand me. And I ask that all the messages given here today help keep Pisces on their highest path now and always. I want to thank you for your love, protection, and guidance, Divine. It is always welcome here, just as you are. I appreciate your messages. Okay, Pisces. So, general energy for this reading, or for this time frame, or for this time, should I say, is the Six of Cups. It speaks to me about, well, in traditional tarot, it's all about past relationships, or relationships from childhood, or situations from in the past, relationships coming back. It really has a judgment feel to it. Here's judgment coming out also. Okay, this card speaks to me about dealing with things because time is of the essence now. I also get a karmic feeling with this card, like lifetimes. This is something you've dealt with before. You're needing direction with it, because I feel like with this compass, it looks like a compass on the bottom here. The hourglass is sitting on top of cement, which has the compass overlay. So I feel like there's only so much time, and you need direction. And this guy looks like he's waiting there. So I feel like you're waiting for guidance or direction, or to take action in some matter, because you're waiting for the time to be right. Okay, Pisces. This could be a guy or girl, but he's wearing a red shirt, so it does speak to action. I do feel like you're grounded. I see a lot of brown here in his coat and then in his shoes. The whole ground is purple, which speaks to spiritual direction. I do feel like you are connected spiritually with source energy, or your higher power, and you're waiting for divine timing. You're waiting for the right time to take action in terms of a situation that seems rather cyclical or karmic in nature, okay? and it's definitely got a feeling of destiny attached to it with the 6, and then it's cups, so there's a heartstrings attached to this situation as well. So you could be dealing with a situation in love or in some other type of relationship, Pisces, at this time, and you're kind of waiting to take action. Now, I am seeing some of you could be taking action. Look at how this guy's leg is bent back. It does indicate that some of you could be definitely taking action at this time. But others of you, I still feel like you're waiting for it to be the divine right time to move forward in a situation. With the Queen of Pentacles coming out as your first card, I do feel like you're seeking stability in a relationship where it might not feel so stable right now, which is indicated by the 5 of Swords. I do feel like you could be dealing with a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo individual, sun sign or otherwise, or you could have some earth sign in your own chart. But this is a person, I feel like, well, okay, with this card, I definitely get the feeling like you feel like you've waited on this person in the past, or maybe they give you the air that they're too good for you, or that maybe they're high maintenance is another idea. Though you were very loyal to them, I do feel like they were a lot of work for you in the past, okay? And maybe even now. I do feel like there was a lot of work and effort put into this relationship to try and keep it stable, and to keep this person or the man or woman happy. I do feel like the energy of you is in the background, the guy carrying all the bags, and the girl in the foreground is the person you were in a relationship with or having dealings with, okay? Maybe you're catering to their or were catering to their whims or their needs in the past, and maybe they had many of them, okay? And I feel like maybe they didn't give you they didn't show gratitude for the things you did for them, and that's part of the issues within the relationship, okay? Now this reading is meant to be looked at in terms of yourself, your own blocks, and working through your own thoughts, behaviors, and how you're emoting to promote yourself to move forward, Pisces, but also to look at your external circumstances and what you've created from prior emotions, actions, and thoughts, and how to move forward now. So I do feel like in terms of yourself, I feel like you could be pampering yourself now. I do feel like in terms of thoughts, they might be a bit grandeur, but you're trying to stabilize them, okay? You're trying to stabilize your thoughts, feelings, and behaviors with regards to this situation and this karmic matter. There is a karmic issue going on, and there's timing involved, okay? Whatever's going on, it took a massive plunge, okay? And that's why we're even having to work on it. And it's cyclical with Judgment here. The 5 of Swords tells me that this was something that really was conflictual. Your money could have took a nosedive. Your whole life could have went down the sewers, or so it felt or thought or seemed when this person, with whatever this person did. I think it was a very challenging situation, and is still for you. And but I do get the feeling like you're trying to figure out what your next move is going to be, okay? The 5 of Swords definitely talks about disagreements, arguments. I do feel like whatever those were, put things in a tailspin for you and that you're trying to recoup your losses or regain your balance and senses. I do feel like whoever this is, you've been with them for a long time. The Six of Cups suggests that, as well as Judgment. This could go back into childhood for some of you, you know, teenage sweethearts, high school sweethearts, whatever. If it's not a person, it's a situation. It's something that's you've seen happen before in this lifetime or in prior lifetimes, and it's cyclical. But the Judgment card comes up in it, and there's a reevaluation, an assessment occurring now. You're assessing a situation, a person, or a relationship, because you're not sure if you want to move forward with it. Okay, Pisces. I mean, the fact of the matter is, this is a person who brought you down. I mean, indicated by the down arrow here. It was a tough situation, and it still is. It was a situation that hurt you with the Nine of Wands. Okay, I do feel like, though, you're coming to a close of a cycle here with the Nine of Wands. 10 is the end of a cycle, and a new beginning is indicated after that. But in this card, we have a foot wearing a sandal, a leather sandal at that, and it's walking through puddles here. These are puddles, these splotches of water. And I can only imagine walking through puddles and sandals can't be comfortable. It can even give you blisters. So I do feel like the situation was very uncomfortable for you, but you walked through it anyways. You did what you did anyways, because you're very passionate about the situation and you want to bring closure. You want to work through the situation. I do feel like a group of you do want to work through and amend whatever happened. And then there are a group of you that may not. I do feel, though, the reading here is that for the group of you that do, you're just waiting. You're biding your time before you take action to move forward with regards to this individual, this person. You're definitely taking your time. You've involved your higher power, and you're healing yourself from all the wounds that were inflicted upon you during this massive fall. Okay, so let's see what other messages come out with the Enchanted Map Oracle for Pisces. What do they, what's another message for Pisces regarding this situation? What is it they need to know? Okay, so the card that came out is called Coming Apart. So off the top, I read it intuitively, and I see two people with their backs to each other, and things are crumbling and falling apart. So I do feel like this is a relationship that did come unglued, that did come apart, that was once one, now became two separate people. And because the backs are apart, I don't feel like there is communication, or that you're working towards working it out together. In fact, one of them, this particular person over here, even has their eyes covered by this, I'm not sure if that's hair or a ribbon. I think it's a ribbon. But they're not even seeing things clearly. The other person's seeing things clearly. And these facades, these faces here, they're fake. They were masks. They were wearing masks in the relationship crumbling. Okay, these are, not real. And sitting on top of them are two individuals who are playing roles within a relationship, and it fell apart. Okay, one person's really in line with what's going on, and one person's not in line with what's going on. Okay, so that's my intuitive impression of this card. I'm going to go ahead and read out of the book what coming apart means, Pisces. I'll be reading out of the book for some time until I get these cards all memorized. The coming apart says, now is the time to take separate paths. The coming apart card is assigned to put an end to what is no longer working for you. Has a commitment been broken? Perhaps you need to break a promise or change course because you took on more than you could handle. This is a perfect time to reassess your goals and values. Are your actions in alignment with what you believe in? Have you created a partnership that is not mutually beneficial? Separation, disillusion, and dispersion are all focused now. If someone wishes to break away from you, don't chase the relationship out of a sense of fear. The price you'll pay will not be worth the prize. Separation brings good fortune here. So, I did say here that I do feel like there are some of you that are choosing to separate, but there are a portion of you waiting to make your move to try and work it out. Okay? I do feel like it's at a stage of waiting. We got the time coming through the time glass here, the hourglass here. And this guy's got his hand in his pocket, so he's not sharing everything. Okay, you're not sharing everything. If you're not sharing everything, excuse me. If it's not you not sharing everything, then remember, the roles can be reversed. This could be the partner. Okay, so action, I think there's actions being considered taken. According to this card, letting go is promising and brings good fortune. Okay, so for those of you in line with that message, know that you're on the right path. It'll resonate with you and you'll know that that's the direction for you. Let me go ahead and pull angel advice. I really I don't know. I feel like in part there's just a waiting going on here for you, Pisces. Yeah, perfect timing. You're waiting for the perfect time. Okay. And then you're being advised to let go. Let it go and let God. Okay, so this is my divine timing card. This is the card that says you're waiting for the perfect time, or that this is the perfect time to let it go. Two messages. One, you're waiting for divine timing to move forward, but this card is also indicating that now is the divine timing. Now is the divine time to take the actions necessary. So two sets of you, two different groups of Pisces, two different sets of messages. For some of you, you're staying, some of you are going, some of you want to reconcile, others of you are letting go. This card is talking about letting go, and it'll bring good fortune. This card is saying to do it now because it's the right time. For others of you, you're waiting for the perfect time, possibly to let go or to try and amend, which isn't covered there. Okay, so those are your messages, Pisces. I hope they resonate. Do leave me a comment below and let me know what you think about these new oracles or the layout, and just let me know how this resonates in your own life. Love to hear from you. Remember, those comments help build up Insight Tarot. So do the thumbs. So the thumbs up and the subscriptions. Absolutely, it lets YouTube know that you appreciate my reading. So definitely appreciate them. Until next time, take care of yourself. Love and light always. Bye, Pisces.